guess I technically didn't beat it yet, but now we're good. Awesome. Yeah, cool level. I was just browsing the sent tab and I saw this and I was like, I think I recognize this creator from a server that I'm in. And I did, yeah, 211 attempts. Somewhere in the insane demon range. Probably like, I don't know. My attempt count is probably like way lower than the difficulty of this level, but I don't know, maybe like very hard tier. Just kind of a guess. I have to overcompensate. Still, it's not gonna be fully accurate, but no, it's a very good level. I definitely had fun with it. It plays like a 2.1 level, despite having a bunch of swing parts and stuff. I think that's just a testament to the gameplay being quite high quality. It plays very well, very smoothly. It's definitely some tight timings here and there, and I think that the first half is definitely harder than the second half overall, but nothing really stood out to me as like particularly egregious in terms of balancing, other than like maybe the first few clicks of the level. But yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. I think it looks nice in terms of the design. I think that one thing Fizzle did a really good job at was the structuring of this level. It feels like space was used really, really well. Nothing feels too overbearing, but all of the space feels like it's being utilized throughout the level. I think that's really good. And there's also very, like distinct shapes. It's not very rectangle heavy. The structures have, sort of jagged edges or different, like, rounded parts in them. Like it's very well structured. I think Fizzle did a great job with that. I just think that I wish there was some more depth added to the block design. Like there's no texturing or patterns in most of the blocks. There are some, like the second part, for example, has some blocks with textures in them, and those look really good. And I wish that was done throughout more parts of the level, because I think that it really could have elevated the block design a bit further. And the backgrounds are also quite simple, but I don't know, they get the job done. I think that maybe there's a bit that could be desired from the backgrounds, just because they are very simple, but not the biggest issue for me personally. I also think that the color work is really well done. There's a lot of parts where there's a lot of different colored blocks, and they all work really well together. Very good color palettes. I think Fizzle did a really great job with the colors and the structurings. I just wish that there was a bit more block design, and I wish there was more, just a little bit more depth added to the blocks. I think that would have really elevated this level. But I still think this is around feature worthy. I think that this is the sort of type of decoration that would easily pull a feature if it was a non-demon, so sort of applies to a demon as well. But yeah, very, very fun level. Good insane demon. Would definitely recommend this one. GG's.